Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? And I hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to discover LIBERO Finance. So the best auto stacking plus DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming protocol is here with us, and as famously Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. That's Albert Einstein saying, of course. And yeah, some of the key features include the highest fixed APY of 158,893.59%. So $1,000 becomes $1.5 million in just 1 year. Doesn't that just sound amazing? Yeah, automatic stacking and compounding in your wallet, and X Libero has launched today, and 7% is sustainable BUSD passive income. There's also the weekly burn party that we're going to discover later, RFV buybacks and burn fund, strong and smart tokenomics that we go in to discover a bit deeper. Top trending everywhere on CoinMarketCap, DX tools, Box Finance, Binance, Crypto.com, so all this is there. They're also planning to set up a billboard on Times Square on March 14th, so that's definitely a date to remember. And yeah, in the ecosystem with Thorum, MVC, and Epic Hero, that we go in to discover how they compare. Regular AMA with Libero Leo, and led dev on a Telegram group, on Thorum Telegram group to be precise, and huge community on all social channels. You get your rewards every 30 minutes, that is 48 times a day. A DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming to support high rewards, as mentioned, the burning of 2 to 4% weekly. Rock proof, so no minting to wallet, audited by Thorum, and rock-free coins certic onboarding, and the LIBERO Bank. You can earn BUSD from 7% transaction volume and participate in the LIBERO governance. So that definitely sound fantastic. We can buy on Thorum straight away, buy it on PancakeSwap as well, PooCoin chart and the EX tool chart. So in here you put the auto slippage for Thorum, but for PancakeSwap you put around 18% slippage. That should do it. There's a 15% buy fee. Yeah, PooCoin chart and etc. All the details are in here, as well as the contract address that you can just copy and add it to your MetaMask. And the max sell per transaction is 2 million Libero, so number of sell unlimited. Twitter and the Telegram are in here, so I strongly encourage you guys to check it out. Language selection and the Twitter feed, so you can get access to the Twitter, but I would recommend you more going ahead and following them directly, so that you know what is happening with the project at all time. And first, you get your information quite quick. Same thing with Medium and Facebook and YouTube, but join Telegram just to be part of this fantastic community. And yeah, here we have that feed and an introductory video, but also the LIBERO auto stacking protocol with that staggering APY of 158,893.59%. And we can open the app straight away to check it out. But about LIBERO Finance, well, they're transforming DeFi with the LIBERO auto stacking protocol called LAB that delivers the industry highest fixed APY, compounding rewards every 30 minutes, and a simple buy, hold, earn system that grows your portfolio in your wallets fast with fixed interest of 204% per day, or 158,893.59% a year, just by holding Libero in your wallet. So I quite like that explanation. It is quite straightforward. We can see the 3 steps to financial freedom by Libero Leo, a Libero financial lead dev. So we can see that article right here, but we're going to go through them. Basically, the 3 steps to financial freedom included buying Libero, of course, just holding 14 days and watching your Libero auto compound to 132% of initial capital. So basically what you have put after 40 days, so you have 132% of it. So you gained that 30 extra percent. And yeah, from day 15, begin cashing out 1% of the Libero holding every single day. Thanks to the magic of 158,000% APY, you can cash out 1% of your Libero holding every day and still grow your Libero holding exponentially. And how is it possible, actually? So it has been explained in here. So between the first 14 days, for the first 14 days, you buy Libero and simply hold and watch your Libero auto compound to 132 percent. Then it continuously grows 204% per day. Cash out 1% of current holding every day, and on day 37, 102% return on investment. Total cashed out 34% of the initial capital, and the holding is x 1.68 initial capital. Third period is up to day 70, with your Libero continuously grows, of course, 204% a day, cash at 1% of current holding, and on day 70, 236% return on investment, already cashed at 100% initial capital, and the Libero holding still grown to 2.36x initial capital. So yeah, here we have it all explained in more detail. The Libero financial freedom, how it all works. We have the risk-free value fund, the DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming, stacking rewards, and automatic hyperburn program are all explained in here, but we're going to actually discover them in a bit more detail, right? On the white paper. So in the documentation, we have the Libero Bank. Like what is the Libero Bank actually? So you lock Libero up to 4 years in Libero Bank to receive the X Libero token as a receipt, and the longer you lock, the more X Libero you will receive. And just by holding the X Libero every day, you get BUSD rewards from 7% Libero trading volume plus 102% Libero or interest, and that also compounds to 4,037.2% APY for you. Ex-Libero holders will receive other benefits such as multi-chain farming profits in the future, and also you can vote in the Libero DAO governance for important factors such as transaction tax change, and you can unlock the Ex-Libero token before timeout, but 90% of your locked Libero will go to current Ex-Libero holders, so that is the catch, but that's still alright. If you would like to get more information about why Libero is an innovative feature that helps the Libero system long term, locking mechanism explained and all this, BUSD rewards from Libero Bank can be used to buy Libero, Ethereum, MVC, Epic Hero tax free. You can calculate your daily BUSD rewards in here as well. So all is explained quite straightforwardly, and from March 2nd, more and more unique passive income tax no other has. I like the Libero Bank sustainable BUSD passive income of 7% of the Libero volume plus 102% Libero interest per day auto compound to 4,037.2% APY. This is definitely one of the most impressive things I have seen in a while. We can also check the Twitter post. These are basically the people who have earned with Libero until now, from, as you guys can see, 20,000 to 336,000. That is 17x in just 20 days. So there's actually people like this that looks absolutely phenomenal. The project's comparison. So as you guys can see, we're going to compare Libero, Titano, and MCC auto stacking. Yes, but doesn't happen with MCC. APY Libero 158,000%, the highest we have seen. Titano 102,000, and MCC is 10 to 50%, so that varies as well. Earn BUSD every 30 minutes. It happens only with Libero, same thing as the DAO governance, 1x Libero, 1x vote. Auto stacking coded natively in contract. Yes, for Libero, no for Titano, and not applicable for MCC. Rock proof, so it is rock proof. Libero is as well as MCC, but not Titano. Anti-whale mechanism, max sell per transaction. As you guys can see, it does happen with Libero, but not with Titano or MCC. A liquidity market cap 4 million, 20 million for Titano, 5 million, 50 million, sorry, for Titano, 4 million, 20 million for Libero, and 7 million to 110 to MCC. The RFV, the payback fund, always in stable coins. Yes, that's BUSD. It doesn't happen. It's in BNB for Titano and Ethereum. For MCC, RFV fund value protected, yes, only with Libero. DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming, yes, for both Libero and MCC. Other farms, only farm stable coins, yes, always low risk with Libero. RFV fund income, always positive, yes, that is for Libero. RFV fund 5% buy, 10% sell, grow faster, support higher APY, and it's 5% buy and sell for both Titano and MCC. Manual buyback and liquidity, yes, in the case of MCC and Libero. Manual burn for all three, and automatic hyperburn, that is 2 to 4% total supply every week for Libero. no for Titano, and 2% each transaction for MCC. We also have the balance over time, Libero and Titano, explained in here on this graph. Also, I would like to show you there's these AMAs that are happening, so we have them under here in the table of contents under AMAs, and we have the first AMA with Leo, AMA about project and sustainability, and ex-Libero, and the third AMA focusing on ex-Libero, and then we also had an AMA with Traviad right there. So you can check them out. They're all questions and answers, like what is Libero concerned with Finodao, Titano, and other projects, so you can read what the lead dev actually has to say. And we also have this competition, so the biggest buy gets 5 BNB and 4 random winners will get 1 BNB each, so that's quite attractive. There's some rules you have to do. So we need to buy the Libero in contest period and hold for at least 14 days until March 11th midnight. You can buy one or many times in contest period, buy at least $100 worth of Libero token, and then send your transaction link to this form. So that's all super easy with the buy competition during the AMA. Right, so that was the third one. We also have the first AMA with Leo, where you can find plenty of really important information about the project. Really, introduce yourself and the team behind. So all of this from the start, basically, they have been explaining everything in here. And yeah, we can also check out what is DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming and buy-back to liquidity. So using the risk-free value fund and treasury fund to invest in the best and newest farms on multiple chains, and that's how multi-chain farming is using. It adds 100% plus the growth over a year. Profits are bring back to support price floor and reward BUSD passive income. So you have everything explained in here. If it's still a bit blurry for you, you can get quite a lot of deep information and details right there from the document. So I strongly encourage you guys to check it out for yourself. The automatic hyper burn, so of course that's 2 to 4% of the total supply to be burnt. With it, the total circulating supply is automatically burnt every week, so Libero total supply will constantly be deflating against your balance, while your balance is constantly increasing against the Libero total supply. So of course there will be less and less Libero tokens. That means the ones that you have already are going to be more and more valuable. Even if the market cap does not grow and no new investor, the USD value of tokens in your wallet will still be growing. If market cap is growing, by having new investors, your USD value of tokens will grow even more, thanks to the share and total supply increasing continuously every week. So that's how it looks like. You can see what does it mean in a bit more details and what will be the strategy right here. Also, lastly, the utility of Libero and trading fees. So we can see the buy trading fee is 5% for the RFV and 5% for liquidity sustain and 3% to treasury. As for sell, it's similar. 10% goes to RFV, 5 to liquidity sustain, and 5 to treasury. About the placement, 5% of the buy and 10% of the sales fees is directed to RFV, which helps sustain and back the stacking revenue rewards provided by the positive rebates. Also, 5% of the trading fees goes to backing the liquidity of BUSD Libero pair on PancakeSwap, ensuring an ever increasing collateral value of Libero. And lastly, 3% of the buys and 5% of the sales go directly to treasury, which provides a marketing budget for Libero and new funds for new projects and production development. So that looks absolutely fantastic. Here we have also a graph how it all looks. We have Thorium Exchange and PancakeSwap. They buy and sell fees are shown in here. That goes to the risk-free value in the treasury. And then we have Libero Financial Freedom. You receive 202% per day or 0.04208% interest every 30 minutes or 48 hours a day, so 48 times a day. And these rewards compound to 158,893.59% annual APY. The key elements, of course, include the RFV fund, the DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming, auto-compounding token, hyper-burn program. And we also have the Tokenomics. Now we have already seen, just worth mentioning, is the BEP20 token. It has automatic LP, 5% of the trading fees return to liquidity, ensuring and the increasing collateral value. The treasury takes up 3% of the purchase and 5% of the sales. RFV buyback fund and the ex-Libero. Find them on CoinMarketCap, Rock-Free Coins, Thorium, Certic onboarding, and you can keep in touch. See the social media, products, the documentation, Medium. You can also open an app right there. So that's absolutely fantastic. Let's get now up to the page to wrap it up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment saying if you like Libero, what has caught your attention, what interested you the most, and also please let me know what your feelings towards this project. But bear in mind, I am not a financial advisor of any sort, so all the investing you are doing is at your own risk. Please be smart and responsible about your investing. Is always risky. Seek for more information and more advice always. And yeah, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!